Canada's immigration numbers are about to change dramatically with the latest policy changes.
Canada is experiencing record levels of population growth, and nearly all of it is being driven by international migration. Data from July 2022 to July 2023 shows we've had the biggest jump in the G7.
That time in that year, Canada grew by 1.5 million people. It's the biggest jump, as you say, in all the G7 countries. A growth rate now for the country of 2.9%. And we haven't seen it be higher in Canada since 1957 when...
In 2022 and 2023 alone, Canada received 909,050, almost a million permanent residents. And this is apart from the many million students and temporary workers, most of them already in the country. But coming of August 2024, all that thing is a thing of the past, as Canada's immigration numbers are about to change dramatically with the latest policy changes. In power since last almost 9 years, Trudeau government and its recent flip-flops on immigration policy. This is super important for all the Canadians, whether you are a citizen, a resident, or someone looking to make Canada your new home. Believe it or not, this affects your daily life, from buying a home or groceries or just simply the rising cost of day-to-day Canadian life. Trudeau's government's recent U-turn on immigration policy, let's unpack what's happening, why it matters, and how it affects you. Alright, so grab a cup of chai, sit back, and let's dive into the world of Trudeau's recent immigration policies. For most of the 21st century, Canada has had one of the most aggressive immigration programs in the world, especially under Trudeau's leadership, who championed Canada's pretty open-door policy, welcoming newcomers under numerous skilled worker programs and refugees in exceptionally heavy numbers from war-torn countries like Afghanistan, Syria, Palestine, Ukraine. In his numerous campaigns, he promised to attract skilled workers and maintain a diverse, multicultural society, which many Canadians applauded. So, in the last half a dozen years, we can see the influx of millions of immigrants coming to Canada, to the degree that it brought a paradigm shift in the Canadian applause. Since last few years, rising housing shortages, job competition, and the strain on public services have led many to question whether this approach is even sustainable. Trudeau's earlier promises seem to clash with the growing anxieties among Canadians about immigration. The narrative was that Canada was becoming overwhelmed by the rising survival costs, which is actually true. And this brought about a lot of discontent among the Canadians. So the question remains, what happened to the welcoming Canada we thought we knew? Now let's talk about the nitty-gritty of these new immigration policies. Recently, Trudeau announced a significant change aiming to slow down the rate of immigration in response to these public concerns. The government is now prioritizing certain skill sets and reducing the number of newcomers allowed into the country, along with tightening the laws under which Canadian employers were bringing in foreign laborers. This shift is largely attributed to the housing crisis, where skyrocketing prices and rent have made it increasingly difficult for Canadians to find affordable living spaces. Leave buying a house, being in real estate industry, we ourselves witness bidding wars for even 2-room rental condos. This is not just limited to major city centers like Toronto or Vancouver. We are in Georgina, well more than an hour away from downtown Toronto, and here also we've seen almost a dozen offers on rental houses. Even in places much further down like Cookstown, we had 27 offers on a 4-bedroom subdivision detached house. Landlord was really picky and rental applications just kept pouring. But, a big but, public reactions have been mixed. Some people are supportive, thinking this is a necessary step, while others feel betrayed, claiming it's a departure from the inclusive policies they've supported. Conversation has shifted very quickly, and it's clear that opinions are divided on this hot button issue. Trudeau's recent statements highlighted his acknowledgement of the growing discontent among Canadians regarding immigration. He emphasized that now the government needs to listen to the citizens' concerns, which marked a significant shift in his earlier rhetoric. Trudeau stated that while Canada will continue to welcome newcomers, it's essential to strike a balance and ensure that existing citizens feel secure in their homes and in their jobs. Trudeau has argued that they need to ensure that newcomers can integrate effectively into the Canadian society without overwhelming the system. This was a bold move and it caught many off guard. The question is, how will this affect his political standing moving forward? To wrap it all up, Trudeau's immigration changes are making waves across Canada. Rather, his immigration U-turn is making waves all across Canada. With the shift aimed at addressing public concerns about housing and job competition, we are seeing a new chapter in Canada's approach to immigration. The impact of these changes will be felt by many, and it's crucial for Canadians to stay informed about how this will affect their day-to-day lives. So what do you think about Trudeau's immigration U-turn? Do you agree with the new policies, or do you think they are a step in the wrong direction? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And hey, if you want to stay updated on more political news, don't forget to check out my other videos. So until the next time, keep sipping on that chai and stay tuned for more exciting content. See you in the next video.